Good morning. Our air conditioner broke. We had to put a new one in. You want to see how we rigged this 250-pound air conditioner into this space all by ourselves? Stay tuned, because that's what we're going to do today. Good morning and welcome to another Memphis Monday, Memphis Monday 382. Today we're going to be installing an AC unit, and rather than do it like you should, which would be take the old unit out and then get a couple of guys to help you to lift it back up in the opening, we're going to try to rig it up there ourselves with no help. That's going to involve ramps and all kinds of stuff. The old air conditioner gave out and stopped working. I mean, I suppose an AC tech could probably fix it, but they're going to charge you $150 to drive out here, plus whatever's wrong with it. And you can't really work on it unless you take it out of the wall. I don't know how much that would cost. You can't send it anywhere. So best thing to do is just cut your losses, buy a new air conditioner, and move on. All right, that's all I can think of. So let's knock off the chit chat and get to work. Here's the old air conditioner we're taking out. These are 18,000 BTU units, and they're real heavy. What I'm going to try to do is build a platform up here and then build a ramp down so I can slide the new unit, slide this one out and then slide it down and then slide the new one up. I also have a problem. My new unit is about 1 inch too wide to fit in this opening, so I'm probably going to have to do some carpentry work. But let's take a look at it. This workbench is going to come into play. My plan is to build a ramp, or to build a platform at this end for the units to slide out on. And then from the edge of the unit down to this edge, I'll build a ramp. It'll be like ancient Egypt or something. This is my heavy-duty dolly, and I'm in the process of upgrading the wheels to some bigger wheels so I can roll across the grass easier. But instead of putting those wheels on, I think I'm going to use this wood right here as the ramp. See how long that is. It's 61 3/4. Let's go do some figures. Here's a plan. I got a total of 62 inches I got to raise this thing off the ground. But I'm really going to start at the top of the workbench because I can slide it right over on the workbench. And it looks like I'm going to have about a 15-inch shelf here to slide it onto. My ramp is 62 inches long. That gives me a rise of 1 inch for every 2.5 inches of run down here, but these two numbers are about the same. So on the ramp, I'll be pushing it 2.5 inches up the ramp, and for every 2.5 inches I push it up the ramp, I'm going to gain 1 inch in altitude. Okay, I think I can push it up that ramp. Let's start building some stuff. By the way, here's the new air conditioner. I haven't even unboxed it. It's until I get the old one out, doesn't matter anyway. This is well, I told you I didn't know if it was going to fit. The width is the minimum width is 28 inches, and I don't think I have that in my opening. Let's check. I got my tape measure over here at the window. It says the opening's only 26 3/4. What I'm hoping is that this trim, if I take this trim off, I got more room in here. I may have put the air conditioner in and then cut the trim to fit exactly around the air conditioner instead of the opening. So I'm hoping the opening is bigger than the air conditioner. I got the death rig put together here. I didn't show you how to build it because I really didn't have a plan. I just put some 2x4s up here and 3/4 inch exterior plywood, screwed it all together. This is that dolly top. That's kind of a steep angle. Well, the next deal is to take the old air conditioner out. Let's check that out. I turned that fan off, but as time goes on here today, we're going to have to put it back on again. These things are really in three parts. First is this outer front here. I don't know how that, I'm going to figure out how that, if that's screwed on or. Now how these things work is there's an outer sheet metal case that goes all the way around. That's what you see outside the window, you know, with all the grates and everything. Let me go out there and show it to you. This is the outer case here. And the air conditioner sits inside of it. What you do is you install this outer case first and get it all set up in the window. And then you slide the air conditioner into that case. That's the way all my air conditioners have been. I don't know about, you know, this one may change, but we'll see. Okay, this outer shell here had some screws around it. I took those out. So the theory is this thing should come out now. Well, our fears are realized. This opening is indeed only 26 5/8. By 19 1/2. Let's check out the new air conditioner. I'll turn the fan off so we can talk. Well, I took the new air conditioner out. Now I wish, you know, these medium-sized air conditioners, you have to install them in two parts, as I said. The outer case is installed, and then this inner case here, you slide in second. It's not like one of the, you know, the small room air conditioners. You can just put the whole thing in all at one time. But not so with these. As a matter of fact, you have to take them. You have to take the unit out, because there's some shipping plastic and stuff back in the motor part there. You remember we were sweating the load a little bit on the installation. You know, the insulation of this thing had to be 29 inches. Well, that's for a window installation, and we're going to execute the through-the-wall installation, which is 18 by 23 and 7/8. So my opening is already framed. All I've got to install are these spacers, which will bring my interior dimensions down to the required 18 by 23 and 7/8. Now I've got 3 inches to make up on my outside spacers, and these are nominally inch and a half boards, but when you actually measure them, they're about 1/32 of an inch too wide. So I'm going to do a light pass on both of them until I bring the combined thickness down to exactly 3. I'll show you how I came up with that precise measurement. This stick right here is measured to the exact 23 and 7/8 that we need. And I put it on the inside here. And then I can take an exact measurement between the right wall there and the side. I'm putting these these spacers in with deck screws, and this wood here is also treated. I'm using deck screws because it's not framing, and someday I might have to change this thing again, so I want to be able to move this stuff around. Well, what I'm doing here is checking to make sure I got enough angle on that thing. I think I'll take it up just a little bit. Maybe that's a little bit too much. And then put the screws in. Hold my beer. If I ever catch any of my viewers doing anything that's stupid, I'm going to scold you. Okay, plan A didn't work, so let's try plan B. Plan B, I put a drywall screw right there, and then I push the other side forward and put a screw on that other side and just keep walking it up that way. Okay, this is Scheme Charlie. Well, that about does it for Memphis Monday 382. We got us a new 18,000 BTU air conditioner. The opening was already framed in, but we had to really add, you know, framing all the way around to make the space right. We built, we did some rigging. We were working alone, so we had to build some rigging to get the thing up there. But it seemed to work. And it's nice and quiet. Of course, I got it on low speed now. Let me put it on high speed. That's high speed right there. I'll do the framing offline. A lot of cleanup to do. Well, that'll do it for Memphis Monday 382. Today we rigged that air conditioner in there, You know, I was kind of joking about, you know, being a stupid thing, and it is a stupid thing. You ought to get somebody to help you put it in there. But there is something called rigging, and I was in the Navy, and we're all the time having to move big, heavy things, like, you know, 40-ton motors had to be rigged down into the hull of the ship and this and that. And there's it's a whole job skill called rigger. And if you look it up, you'll see a lot of things we did today are rigging related. So we also did a little bit of framing, and overall, you know, went pretty smooth. The thing slid right in there. All right, so like, favorite, share, all the stuff to do on the internet. Most important, make sure you're back here next week for another exciting Memphis Monday. Thanks for playing along.